Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another edition of Hold My Coffee 2021, the end of Preptober. We are 5 days from Nano, and it's been an interesting month. Doing a lot of writing, editing, and the novel I was planning to do for Nano, well, let's just say I have replotted it. I am now on the fourth replot for Elm. Environmental limbic manipulation. And I'm still not happy with it. But I have to get this one done. I have to get this one done because this is the very last one in my 2020 New Year's resolution to be finished list. So trying to get everything done has been with all of the October-y Preptober stuff going on and all the streams, and just finished the Worldwide Write-a-thon this week. Over the weekend with, and I actually was on with Glory Writes the Blues for the last 3 hours, I think, of her stream. That was a lot of fun. Just a chatty stream talking about all kinds of crazy things. And so it's been very, very interesting. So, Nano's coming, and what I was thinking is, a few years ago, I used to do this thing called hashtag WhipChat. And it was on Twitter. I took over for someone else, and then I did it for about a year, and then someone else took over, and it kind of died out. And every once in a while, you'll see the hashtag WhipChat logo appear, like on a tweet or something, but not really that much. But I still have all these panels and stuff. So I thought that what I would do is I would start going through the hashtag WhipChat things. And one of the first sets that we did was called creative support. And what creative support is creative support is everything but writing. It is the things you do to get yourself ready. And with us being on the cusp of Nano, I thought that I would do the first one today. So question one for the creative support web chat is, have you ever used a non-written creative prompts like musics, pictures, or other items to support your creativity? I've used a lot of different things. I am a very full sensory kind of a writer. So I've often made the joke that I'm a you know how there are method actors. I kind of think of myself as a method writer. I surround myself with the things I need to write the characters and the scenes. I will bake, like if like when I'm running my baker, if I need certain smells, I will bake the things that I need so that I can smell them and eat them and feel them and mix them. I have music playlist. I have like literally, I have book playlist. I have series playlist. I have individual character playlist. And there are some characters that I even literally, I have their moods in playlist. So is the unpublic playlist on my YouTube channel is just, there's like 100 and something. So, and I also will take pictures that I find, pictures that I have taken, pictures I find on the internet, and I will create photo aesthetics to try and get myself into the mood of this character or this person. And here's an example of some of them that I did for the Revelation Night series that I'm going to be finishing during Nano this year. See that there were different pictures, kind of just werewolfy pictures, mountain pictures, things like that, because of the whole setting. I need to get my aesthetic for Elm done. I still haven't done Elm this week, so that's probably what I'm going to be working on the rest of this week trying to just get everything typed in to get Elm finished. Because having different levels of stimulation in your brain, and this is something I learned when I was working with Alzheimer's patients, is textures and scents and different colors of lights and different moods. It brings out a different part of your brain. It touches you in a way that will make you remember things later. And having scented candles for a mood, or music for a mood, or a food or drink for a mood, it is a way to prompt your creativity that you might not expect. If you're trying to write a scene about a character is having a memory about their grandmother, think about your own, if you have a positive memory with an older female person, not necessarily by blood, but just an older female person who was a positive influence on there. Think about the smell you associated with that person. Think about the texture, the tone of her voice, the time of year. These things will help tap into the back of your brain to try to figure out what you need to write into this character to make them more real, more visceral, more experiencing for your reader. Because if you experience the character you're writing, your reader is too. The second question for WhipChat creative support is, do you make Pinterest boards or picture aesthetics to support your creative process? Do you draw? Do you make maps? Do you mock up book covers? And I'm going to show you, I do the aesthetics. I showed you one, but I also do mock book covers and like several stages of mock book covers, and I'll show you some of those. And having these images, like I will set my photo aesthetics on the back as the background of my computer when I'm writing a certain book. And the images that I use to inspire myself for these characters, I'll set as like my screensaver slideshow so that I'm constantly being immersed into the images of these characters. The third creative support whip chat question is, do you use music in your creative process? Or as an aid in focusing your writing? What style do you prefer? And if you would like, please share a link below in the comments about the playlist that you like to use for your whip. Music is another thing that, like scent and like texture and like season, the environment that you create for yourself writing affects your writing. And there's lots of writers who will say, I listen to death metal, or I listen to only sounds of rain, or I listen to coffee shop ambience, or I listen to piano music, or I listen to songs with lyrics that relate to my character's moods at the time. These are all excellent writing tips, and there is no wrong answer. There are some people who have to have absolute silence to write, and that's fine. It's about finding the niche that feeds your process. So I will share a link to mine and in the video description of the Elm soundtrack. And I hope that you have a very lovely last week of Preptober. Get your coffee, have it hot, and be ready because 50,000 words starts in 5 days. Be blessed and have a lovely week.